Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be going over how you package and how you present your on-ramp copywriting and your offer to your audience, making sure that there's alignment between the two. I call this a presentation phase of the course where we're going to help you reduce friction by providing clarity, trust, and congruence on your marketing material. The very last thing we want is for a customer to see something like this, where you have your logo, offer, supporting info, instructions, a form, and a button, no colors, no branding. Maybe your logo's up here, but they don't know if it's really you because people use other people's logo to fake a website all the time. You want something that looks more like this, right? Where there's colors, there's headings, there's buttons on a light background or a dark background. And to be even more specific, something like this, right? Where it says, buy one lobster roll, get one free, supporting info, fill out the form. This is the offer that we're working with in this video. So this is how your landing page is going to look like. And then this is how all your other pages are going to look like as well. These are emails, so they're going to be white background, but all these pages are always going to have the same background noting the lobster roll. Okay. So in order to do this, we're going to create some branding guideline pages just like this. We're going to go through all the colors that you should be using to stay consistent with what you already have. We're going to be going through how you can make different versions of your logo because as you can see here, some look better on a black background like the white or tan, and some look better on a white background like this black one over here. Okay. So you want to make sure you have different logos for different background instances. In case you feel like making a darker background or making a lighter background, you can adjust yourself to any kind of background you're having. We're going to put some hierarchy in your page. Okay. And hierarchy is really important because people need to know what the main headline and what they're signing up for, the most important information on the page. They need to see that clearly. And once they're interested, then they're going to go to the next biggest thing and the next biggest thing and the next thing that catches their attention. It's almost like a psychological funnel per page, right? So as you can see here in the buy one lobster roll, get one free, that is the biggest and most important information you see, right? Then you see the supporting info and the fill out the form. And then lastly, the button at the very bottom, which triggers to the mind, hey, this is a bright orange button on a dark background. That's going to catch my attention. Okay. So we're going to build some of this hierarchy here and extract it today from what I know is Rustic House's website. I didn't even design their website, but when they hired me as their client, this is exactly what I did to get clear on their branding and make sure that everything I was creating for them was on brand and seemed trustworthy to the customer. Okay. In order to do this quickly, efficiently, and effectively, there are some Chrome plugins that we're going to download and install today. I hope you followed my foundational video on how to install Chrome and some of the tech environment, some of the technology we're going to use. Chrome is one of them, and I advise that you should use Chrome because of these plugins. The very first one you want, I'll link it down below, is called WhatFont. Basically what this does is when I go to Rustic House's website and I activate WhatFont, it's actually going to tell me what font, whatever this font is, based on hovering over it. So when I hover over this, it says Open Sans Condensed. If I click on it, it gives me more information like style, weight, like if it's bold or not bold, the size of the font, the color of the font, and all that information there. Okay. So that's how we're going to extract font. The next one you want is Color Pick Eyedropper. This one lets you do the same thing, but for colors. So for example, if I go to Rustic House's website, then I'm going to go ahead and click on Color Pick Eyedropper. And then I can start extracting colors by hovering over, clicking on it, and then it's going to give me a hex code, as you can see highlighted here. We're going to grab this hex code because this hex code helps us to identify and define specific colors in our design. So as you can see in this Guest Girl presentation, the colors have hex codes underneath them there, so we can easily identify these hex codes and use them in our design. Okay, so I'll link these down below. Go ahead and click on these links. When you get here, click on Add to Chrome on the top right. Mine says Remove from Chrome because it's already installed. So go here, add this to Chrome, go to Color Pick Eyedropper, add this to Chrome as well. And then we're going to go ahead and continue on with breaking apart your current website in relation to Rustic House's website. I'm going to go through a couple of different pages on the website, and I'm going to show you what I'm thinking so you can pick my brain and apply it to how you break down your website as well. I'll see you on the next lesson.